Good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning. So this is Ivy House on Heron Pool. There's 23 of us fishing today, so it's a little tight to be honest. It took me about half an hour to get my first fish. Started on the pole, never had a bite, and as you just see, my rod's just got dragged in. Now, very much to my mate's amusement, Derek Newson, I got him to draw my peg today. So he's gone and drawn me peg 19, which is a bit of a personal joke. So he was rolling around laughing, and he's 2 pegs to my left on peg 21. So probably going to struggle to beat him, to be honest. So anyway, my kit wise, so I got a 9 foot feeder rod, £6 Maxima line, 014 hook length, 18 hook, and a little microband. So I got like a 4mm pellet, and then just fishing Fishery micros around it. Little 16 gram method feeder, so real small. So just a gentle sort of little plop, because it's on that ICM interchange, and I could put a maggot feeder on. So I like to think that a few micro pellets ain't going to destroy the peg. Just going to fish maggots everywhere else on the pole, especially fishing really long. There's no pole limit at Ivy House no more, so you can just fish as long as you want. So I can, well, probably just off the far bank with the pole, which is extremely low. Now, rig-wise, with the pole, I'm just fishing Gaz Malman floats. Don't hate me, John Walker. So just like a sort of like a pencil float, just fishing 012 main line to an 09 hook length. Just fishing a Guru size 22 hook, F1. So yeah, quite light. Because the elastic, the 1.8mm Maver elastic through the top two, I like to think that it's quite forgiving, and you've got a real long lash. Now, 2 reasons: when you fish a really long pole, you can't fish a 6-inch lash. And also, probably the main reason is that the water's pretty clear, so just trying to keep the pole away from the float. And like I say, with a long line, just makes things much easier. Now, this isn't for everybody fishing a dirty, great big long pole, but I know that Baggy was here last week and unfortunately blanked. So, and as he said, if he felt if he could fish a long pole, he probably would have caught. So the fish do tend to get up on the shells, just winter fishing, innit? Just want to get away from you, really. So yeah. So that's climbing my 14.5 metre line, and I thought I'd literally feed that for 4 hours before going on it. I thought I will not touch it. Because last week I caught quite well just loose feeding maggots on 23 in the end, and sort of got me, well, not out of jail because I ain't doing no good in the league anyway, but it got me second by 2 ounces, a little bit lucky, just beat Dixie. So I felt if I just keep loose feeding that, then hopefully I build it up. Now, 2 reasons why I didn't want to drop on it too early. You might be thinking, well, that's a bit stupid, isn't it? Why prime it for 4 hours? But because the pegging's so tight, what I don't want to do is start catching a couple of fish at 14.5 metres, and then everyone else, as you can see, the pegging's quite tight, everyone else does the same. So you're trying to like build it up, and hopefully if there's any fish that are sort of willing to feed at that length, then happy days, I'm going to catch a few. But Ryan 18's got his bit cut off, he's right in the corner, so you can just about see him in the grey hoodie, and he's only had 2 fish, bless him. So I was sort of a bit doubtful that there won't be a great deal of fish, you know, in the sort of open water. And unfortunately I was right, because I never had a bite on 14.5 metres. So I literally dropped in at 2:30. I didn't think it'd be solid. The lake's fishing so hard, especially like this sort of area. I felt maybe I'd be lucky to get some, but just caught everything long. 1 on the feeder, I had a few chucks on that, and everything else on the pole. Basically 18 metres plus. The match was a struggle, just very patient waiting for bites and sort of like bin that 14.5 metre line off. I had a couple of quick looks, a couple of different rigs, try to catch a bit shallower. I've heard a few people have been catching off bottom, but just didn't have a bite, which is a bit disappointing. Foul look this one, so that's why I'm holding the top one and ripped up the elastic from my puller kit up to number one. Just try and get the fish a little bit closer to you. And this is the section winner, Derek Newson. There's all the weights. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you soon.